Nah, nigga.
These is so tough, man. Nah. These are cute.
But I want these.
No, I think they can fit me.
Come on.
First of all, no. Get my fucking mouth.
You gonna rip it. You gonna rip it.
We here with the original sniper. This is weapon of choice today. Yeah. I'm not even trying to glaze, but like I
Nah, that shit.
Like, it's not even glazing. It's just like you telling the truth. Like it's really like
I really never seen that like this.
If I didn't know Gabby from a hole in the wall, then I just
Come on.
Stop playing with niggas. Make sure you guys tap in 5-star.
Come on.
Like her brand is gonna definitely take over, bro. You're gonna see like everybody, every influencer, every celebrity, whatever the case is, like it's gonna take over everything, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all better stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a tidal wave coming. Word. Tidal wave. You gotta tap into the details. It's all about the little details. You see the handprint? Come on. But that's what I'm saying, like how you got connected?
I know her. Okay. She was like, pull up, and I was like, yo, pull up with me.
Flash it only?
Flash it only.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fire, bro.
Influence too many niggas to stop doing what you're doing.
My best friend a bartender every day to pull it up. Lady feeling low and up.
Hey CEO, what we doing today? What we
Emotional shoe butter Jordan coming out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Her. Shorts is so tough. These is different. Word to my life. These is different. Yeah, this you right here?
It's all me.
All you?
5-star worldwide.
Yeah, okay.
Worldwide with it.
Couple questions. Nothing too crazy. First things first, what's your name and how you got into fashion?
My name is Gabriella, aka Gabby, Gabs, Gabby Goo, G5.
Talk to him.
I got into fashion. It wasn't really a thing that I got into. I felt like it was just always in me.
Right.
My dad and my mom, they was always, you know, stylish back in the days. And as I was growing up, just putting certain pieces together and just branching out my creativity in my clothes, just expressing myself that way.
Yeah, they definitely passed it down.
You know, even in the Yeezy slides.
Talk to
I'm still
him.
coming trim. Like, but yeah, ever since I was young, you know, I just felt like I always had that hustle and that passion to just express myself through clothes. So I just said fuck it and I did it.
Type shit. Okay. Besides your parents, because you did say they was fly, who else are your biggest influences in fashion?
Kanye West.
Kanye, of course.
Kanye, Pharrell.
Talk to him.
ASAP.
She knows ball.
I know game. Kanye, Pharrell, ASAP.
Okay.
And if I have to throw like old school, like OGs in there, I'm not gonna lie, you could probably learn a little bit from like Outkast, like Andre, little Lauryn Hill swag.
Okay. We talk about people. How about some brands that influenced you?
It just depends. And it's crazy that you asked that too, because not a lot of brands, like big brands that we know, Balenciaga, Gucci, they're not really the main influencers right now.
Get into it.
Streetwear.
People need to know.
You know, small business owners that just got that swag, and it's like you'll cling to that. So, I mean, shout out my boy Kel, US out of the box. Me, of course.
Of course.
Vail State. Those are some Hame Femme. That's some good drip too. You know, then, you know, Chrome Heart, Balenci, you know, but for the most part, small brands, streetwear, and then just like ideas. Like you can see something on Instagram and just be like, nah, I could put that together. I could do better than that, or I could put this piece together with this piece.
Right.
It just easy.
Okay, we talk about CEOs and entrepreneurs. Obviously, you're one of them. We see the drip once again. How do you go about the process of making your first piece, and how did that feel for you?
Making my first piece, wow.
What was your first piece?
It was actually a shirt. It was just a graphic shirt, 5-star on the front with like a skeleton head and then a star on the back. And at the bottom it said "Shine like a star." You know, dropping that piece, I felt like it was a big first step. Like every time that you do something, it's always the first step that you know makes you procrastinate or holds you off on things. But after making that first piece and just wearing it to school, I go to Clark Atlanta, so just walking up and down the promenade, wearing my piece and just being comfortable and confident, knowing like somebody's gonna stop me and ask, oh, where did you get that shirt? And I'll be confident to answer right back, like, yo, I made it, like, follow the brand. When I made that piece, I just was like, yo, this is a risk, and you gotta take big risks to get big rewards.
Love her brand. Her brand is immaculate. Taking over the world, bro.
Facts.
Taking over the world.
One pair of clothing at a time.
I said it first.
What are some challenges that you faced running your own business?
Running it by yourself, being in school, being active. You know, it's not easy like it seems. Like the photo shoots, the fun.
Right.
And you know, you get that experience, the events, they're fun.
Right.
Nobody talks about when you're in the crib and you gotta pack orders by yourself. You don't got nobody to help pack orders. You don't got nobody to help promote. You just started on by yourself. Like, I feel like that's probably the biggest thing. Just having that battle, especially if you're doing it by yourself. You might have your team, of course, but just doing it by yourself, you just gotta stay consistent and you just gotta be the bigger person with yourself to tell yourself like, yo, nah, we getting up today and we're gonna promote. We're gonna make videos, we're gonna do content, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. Just so you could get your brand out there, or whatever your passion out there. Like, whatever you put in is what's gonna come out, basically.
Okay. Speaking of consistency, because we all know you're gonna be consistent.
Yes.
And we all know you're gonna have a store in New York.
Yes.
So, a question and a follow-up question. Where do you think your brand is gonna be in 5 years? And if you could open a store anywhere internationally, where would it be?
My brand in 5 years. What's that, 2030 going on 31?
Type shit. A whole new decade.
I feel like at that point, I'm in a few stores. I'm currently in Atlanta.
Talk to
But
him.
I feel like I'll be in a few stores in Atlanta. I already made those connections. I also feel like I'll be in a store out here too. I got good faith and I got good hope in 5 years that will happen. Also, what was the next question, if you don't mind?
5 years and internationally. A store internationally.
I could open a store internationally. Damn, I don't even know. Worldwide, it'll be everywhere. I'll drop one everywhere.
Okay, since y'all work together and y'all locked in, do y'all have any advice for any entrepreneurs or CEOs trying to start their own thing?
You wanna go first? Let's see, since it is your brand.
I feel like anybody watching this, if you're listening, take that risk. Be confident in yourself, take that risk. Be delusional about your passion, your hustle, your whatever you got going on. Be delusional about it until it's annoying. That's what I tell all my friends. You gotta be your biggest fan, because if nobody like believes in it like you do, it's not gonna get nowhere. Make sure you just take that risk.
Be consistent. Stay on top of it. Don't play. This is your A game. This is your child. Make sure you perfect your craft. If you love it, keep going. Don't stop. Don't listen to the haters. Just
be happy while you're doing it.
Stay on your shit. Like, I'm a star girl.
Star girl, hold on.
5 star. Let me see.
5 star on the hand.
Nah, I'm around some all-stars right now, I can't lie.
This is just the beginning. Take that risk, y'all. Do what you gotta do, take that risk. Go right now. I want y'all to go right now in the mirror. Look at yourself and tell yourself you the biggest, you the baddest, you the toughest, you a hustler, you gonna get money, you gonna get money together. At the top, 5 Star Worldwide, we out.
Gangsta. In the spot she with whoever, ain't know how to address her. When we first met it felt familiar, like I knew her forever. Impossible not to swear her, she's so well put together. But I'm hoping you get the message, cause I wrote you this letter. All the shit we endeavored got me feeling the pressure. So try to see me whenever you the salt to my pepper. Cause even when you love her, you don't know how to tell her. I'ma never ever forget her, cause she still got my sweater.